In today's episode, we're going to talk about a film called Mr. Destiny in 1990. A 1 hour and 56 minute PG-13 comedy fantasy. Storyline: unhappy Larry Burrows sees what his life could have been like if he had made that winning home run as a teenager. Directed by James Orr, written by James Orr and Jim Cruickshank. Here's the cast. Jim Belushi as Larry Burrows, Linda Hamilton as Ellen Burrows, Michael Caine as Mike, John Lovitz as Clip Metzler, Hart Bachner as Niles Pender, and the cast goes on. Wow, I have never seen this one, believe it or not. I'm a big Jim Belushi fan, and you're saying, well then, if you are, then why didn't you see this? That's because I was watching a lot of the horror movies during this era. I tried to bounce back and forth, but some of them I miss. So I watched this like maybe a couple days ago. I love the principle, so I wanted to see what this movie's going to be about. Again, I'm a big Jim Belushi fan. He's overshadowed by his brother, John. Of course, we know John passed away, but Jim made his own way himself, and I think he's a very talented actor. That being said, he plays the character of Larry Burrows. Excuse me. He's married to Linda Hamilton, that's Ellen Burrows, and he works for this company. He's a manager. And it was his 35th birthday. And he wasn't feeling quite right on his 35th birthday. I mean, things started going wrong. He didn't have his Wheaties for breakfast, and it just led on. So he's like borderline, thinking, what would my life be like if I did hit that game-winning home run and became a hero for my baseball team in 1970? Well, everything went wrong. He gets fired from his job. His car breaks down in front of a bar. So he goes into the bar looking for a phone to call a tow truck. Okay? Michael Caine was there, and he's the bartender. Well, Michael Caine had this drink that he wanted to make for him, so he did. But in the meantime, Larry was wondering what his life would be again if he hit that home run. Well, what happens is his whole life changed. He's no longer married to Ellen. He's now married to the owner's daughter. He has kids, and it's like whammo. Everything is different. So he's trying to be at his job, they're laying people off, and he's totally against that. And then he had two individuals that worked there that were trying to scam the owner. It's a long story. You got to see this movie. It's fucking fantastic. I love James Belushi. But he finds out that the life that he has now is not what he wants. He wants his old life back. So there's a whole moral of the story here. Everything gets fucked up. He takes Ellen out, I guess, borderline date. He's married. It's really cool. And the moral of the story here is his life does go back to normal at the end, but what he went through made him appreciate what he has. There's more to the story that I'm telling you. You definitely got to check it out. It's well worth a watch. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 7.5 out of 10. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. I quite enjoyed it. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.